Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. We've installed today a few mods to hopefully help with the spawning of pallets, because we've got a bit of an issue at the moment where the pallets, well, it's not really an issue, but the pallets spawn areas are quite small, so we've installed one to stack pallets, hopefully, so they will start to stack on top of each other. We've also installed one which Daggerwin's mentioning to increase the size of the honey spawn pallet area. So he's just been wondering where it is. I don't actually know. So it's probably in productions, is it? I don't know. It's a larger honey spawn pallet area, it's called, I think. And it increases the size of the spawn area for honey. From one pallet to, I'm not sure, as many as you want, I think, quite a few. But I don't know where it actually is. Greenhouses, not greenhouses, beehives. Where are they? Is that in bees? There it is, that's it. So yeah, we have to remove the first one by the looks of it, and then we can place a larger one. So what I'll do, I'll jump on the forklift and move the old ones out of the way, and then we can remove that spawn area, and then we can place a new one. So I'll do it. Looks like Daggerwin's jumped on the call. I was going to go and start the harvesting, but obviously we've got this to sort out as well. So we'll do that first. Oh yeah, and we're going to buy a new lorry as well today, I think. Right, so that's those pallets moved. So that should be able to be sold now. So we'll sell that. And then back into animals, bees, and then we can place, well, we might as well go for the biggest, mightn't we, I suppose. The largest spawn area here. There we go. So now we should get not only more honey pallets spawning, but also stacking as well, hopefully. Well, I saw the first one was stacking on top of that one, so it looks like that's going to work. So there we go. Our new honey spawn area. It is a bit near to that one, but it should be fine, I think. Because most of the honey's going to go straight into here anyway. Right, I'll get back on the combine now. And, oh, we were going to do some tree felling as well, weren't we? So much to do. There's always so much to do. But we have got quite a few fields to harvest, and as the weather's good, it makes sense to do that now. Because we get so many wet days on this server that are on the map anyway. It seems crazy not to harvest when it's dry, so we better get on with this, I think. So I'm going to head to the first field. We'll do I think it's a canola field first, which is at the far side of the map, or far side of our farm area anyway. And then we've got also quite a few soybean fields to do. We've got this one on the right here, and also the one in front of me. They're both soybeans, and they need doing too. But we'll probably do them second, and because there's no rush to sell the soybeans at the moment, the price isn't at its best at all at the moment, so there's not much point in harvesting them urgently. We'd better focus on the canola, which is over here. That field needs spraying as well with herbicide. We've got two fields that need herbicide, but hopefully we'll have time to do that today as well. But first of all, like I say, we'll start the canola harvest.
do whatever you want. I'll settle for nothing, as long as we can keep the fire. I'll do whatever you do, follow you anywhere. If our chances are getting brighter, but I want you to know I can't help but fight this feeling. I want you to try. Imagine living without it, without it. So let's go. Effort is worth fighting for, you know. I've been standing right next to you, next to you. Oh, I know you won't be.
I've set the combine off on a helper now, so it's going to get on with the harvest hopefully. Daggerwin's just been having an issue with the harvester. Apparently it's not cutting the trees to length. It seems to let him cut the trees but not actually cut them to size, which is a bit weird. He's just tried resetting it, so hopefully that fixes the problem, but if not, it's probably a multiplayer issue, I should think. That tends to be what the problems are with the things on this game. Multiplayer type things get sort of messed up. It tends to be a lot more reliable in single player, I find anyway. We have had glitches and issues before with multiplayer, so probably is that. Hopefully it will resolve itself in a future episode, if not today. It's a bit annoying. We can now afford the lorry, the new lorry. Probably looking at getting the VOLVO. Just been looking at the specs and stuff. It would be about 218,000, I think. We've just gone over what we needed to get that. Daggerwin was going to buy it earlier, I think, but he couldn't afford it. He wanted the 750 horsepower, so it's quite expensive for that. The base sort of price is only 137,000, but that for the sort of basic 400, I think, horsepower around that. Whereas the 750 horsepower is quite a bit more expensive. There's quite a few options as well you can go with. So I might have a look at that now actually and just see if we can afford it now. So I know a few people said get the MAN. It's quite a good lorry, that, but we have used that quite a few times in the past. I haven't used this one very much at all, so we could try this one out, I think. So 217,000 for that engine. Oh, you can get different roof heights as well. That's interesting. Obviously the high roof looks the best, so we'll probably stick with that. You can get different wheel setups. That significantly adds to the price though, so I think we'll probably stick with the basic wheel setup. Not ideal for off-roading, only having a single rear axle, but it's only a game, it's not too bad. Now what's aero parts, what does that add? Oh right, yes, I see. Well, obviously again, yeah, it looks better with the additions, doesn't it? Probably stick with it. So many different configurations actually, I didn't realise how much there was. Certainly makes it look better, but not really essential. Probably go with the roof light bar. Colour's not great, so we might change the colour. How much will that add? Not sure what colour to go with. Looks like 2,500 for the colour. Not really sure. Our current one is sort of cream and blue. I don't know if we should stick with the same colour scheme or go with a different colour. Really, it doesn't matter particularly. It's just nice to have different colours, I suppose. I always think yellow and orange looks quite good. It certainly stands out. That matches our JCB. And of course the white and silver looks fine as well. If we went with the blue and white again, maybe. Although that adds another £1,000 to the price just to do the grill blue. Don't know really. Might stick with the standard grill. What colour was it? Silver. Or was it black? Probably black looks better. Daggerwin doesn't like the number plates for some reason. No, it doesn't really bother me, but no plates. We'll go with that. Although I think it looks better with a number plate, but never mind. What's the design colour? Oh, down there. I can spend hours messing with colours and stuff. I think I'll just keep it standard for now. So yeah, we'll probably buy that. 221,000 for that. Oh, mirrors. What does that change? Oh right, the yeah, I see. Probably keep them on. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that's the best colours to go with. I don't like the no number plate thing. I think it looks better with a number plate. License plate. I'll keep it for now. Daggerwin might remove it. So, shall we buy that? I'm not sure about the colour. I don't know, maybe you should go for the different colour. Is that too dark? That looks a bit too blue. I don't know. Let's go with that. Let's go with that for now. We can always change the colour at another time, so it doesn't really matter too much. Combine's almost full again. Where is it? There we go. So this is our new lorry, which we need because we've got quite a few trailers now. So this one can go on the container, I suppose. The other one's on the grain trailer. So I'll take this up to where the container is. Daggerwin should be back by now, I think, with the tree harvester. Hopefully that's fixed his problem, but I don't know. Looks like he's cutting, so hopefully it's fixed it. This certainly does feel powerful. Going up that hill, it didn't struggle at all. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's a smart lorry, this. So we'll back that under the container trailer for now, and then we'll use that to take this to the sell point when we eventually fill the container. But the combine is full again, so we'll go and unload that. And then, well, that'll certainly have enough room in the tank then to finish this field. And we'll probably move on to the soybean field. But we've also got some spraying to do, so I better restart that while the combine finishes off this harvest here. So I'll just stop the worker, unload, and then I'll resume the worker and then go and get the tractor and the sprayer. So yep, I'll get on with that now.
So let's go. Heaven is worth fighting for, you know. I've been standing right next to you, next to you. Oh, I know it won't be easy, but it's true. We will regret what we didn't do, what we didn't do. I did kung fu my feelings sometimes. Got misdirected, you know what to say. And I was telling myself many lies, just like the old days. So is that what you want?
spraying complete. I think I've done all 2 fields that was needed to be done. I don't think there was any more than 2. So that's job done for today with the spraying. Daggerwin, I saw, has started loading the logs into the container, so he should be progressing quite well with that. I might go and give him a hand, but the harvesting needs to be continued as well, so I'll see how he's getting on. Just going to put the sprayer away first. There we go. Drop that off there. And yeah, we'll go and see what Daggerwin's up to for a start, and then possibly go and... yeah, we've got all the fields sprayed now. So yeah, we'll jump into the lorry for a start and see whether he's got everything loaded or not. Looks like there's more space, but he might have loaded all the logs by the looks of it. There's a few little bits and pieces, but nothing too much. So yeah, I think he's alright for that. So I will then get into... oh, pallet so sucking. I think they have, although they seem to have fallen over. But yeah, the mod's basically... the pallets are supposed to spawn on top of each other and stack neatly, but that hasn't quite worked out. Not quite sure why. Possibly because they're not in the right place. They might have been pushed, maybe by us at some point, and then the next ones have spawned in the gap. Hopefully these ones are neater and they will spawn on top of each other. We'll find out. Anyway, let's go to the combine, which is finished. We'll get it unloaded and then start the soybean field. So the canola can go to the oil mill, and that'll be obviously turned into canola oil. It's quite a good load on in there, not too bad. And then we'll use the same trailer for the soybeans. But the soybeans will have to be stored for now because the price of them isn't good until about June time, I think. So yeah, they'll just have to go into storage for now. Anyway, that's the combine unloaded. I'll make a start on harvest, doing the headlands, and then the help can take over again, and I'll go and unload the lorry once I've done the headlands. Problem is I'll probably get full before I finish the headlands, but never mind. Like I said, there's not too much rush to get these soybeans finished because the price isn't that great at the moment. But, yeah, I'll get on with this. Yep. I'm sure it's annoying everybody as much as it is me, so I'm going to move that slurry spreader that's been dumped in the middle of the track. It's a bit in the way there, so I'll go and get it with John Deere and take that somewhere out of the way. Obviously Daggerwin just sold the load of wood, not a huge amount for it, but he got about, I think it was 40-something thousand in total for that container, so not too bad. That's brought us up to 60,000 in the bank. Here is that slurry spreader. I suppose I could spread this field with slurry actually. Daggerwin's just removing the stumps, which is something I was going to do if he didn't do it, but it looks like he's doing that, so that's fine. Oh, it's full. I guess it makes sense to spread this field with slurry then. I'm not sure what crop we're going to put in next. I suppose sugar beet would be a good idea because it's not too far from the sugar mill. So yeah, I might get this spread with slurry and then we'll get it planted with sugar beet. Potentially. Not sure yet which crop we're going to put in, but it might not be today that. We'll see how we get on. Ideally I'm going to need someone to cart the slurry with the other tanker, because this is going to soon run out. so it's kind of a two-person job this. Maybe Daggerwin will bring some over when he's finished with his stone grinding. Which it looks like he might be finished. Oh, there's a few stumps in the road there. Maybe he'll move those or remove those. Yep, he's doing. So yeah, I'll get on with this slurry spreading for a bit. Hopefully Daggerwin will bring some slurry over. If not, I suppose I can do it myself. But we'll see. Depends if he's got any other plans really for what's jobs to do today. Obviously still combining the soybeans as well. It's not filling up too quick, but it will be full again fairly soon because it's quite a long field this. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. So yeah, we're using this lorry now, the new one, to cart the slurry to the field. Daggerwin's been doing some lime spreading. Not sure what he's doing now. He hasn't come to help cart the slurry, so it's not too much an issue because I can do it myself, but it obviously makes everything quicker if you've got someone to help you. I actually don't know where you fill up with slurry. I haven't done it before. So obviously the manure pit is over there, so I'm assuming it's this side somewhere. Looks like possibly around the back here. It's a very nice vehicle, this, very nice interior. There we go, it's filling. So yeah, that's obviously the slurry fill point. Nice free manure there. So we'll back up out here and then take this load to the spreader. I think this will be enough now. 30,000 litres will be enough to finish the field. And the combine's almost finished. I think it just stopped there. Probably needs restarting again on the help because it's got to that awkward bit of the field. But it's almost done now anyway. Still haven't been able to really show you the stacking pallets yet because all the spawn points are empty at the moment, but I'm sure I will be able to show you somewhere. I think the bread bakery, if Daggerwin hasn't already moved them, they should be stacking that because there's only space for 2. So I'm sure I'll be able to try and remember to show you the stacked pallets before the end of the episode. Daggerwin's on his way back with the lime spreader. You see, only just fly back with that tractor. Oh, he's going down here. Wonder why he's going that way. Don't think there's any spreading to do. Maybe the grass field. I'm not sure. Anyway, I am almost back at the field again now, so I will get on with the rest of the slurry spreading and also finishing the harvest as well of the soybeans. There's a few more to do, I think. Yeah, the combine looks like it's parked itself in a tree, so yeah, that'll be why. Anyway, yep, I will get on with finishing off this job. field all spread with slurry now. Daggerwin's just spraying that one with lime. I was just having a quick look over here to see if the pallet spawning is working, but again it's not quite. I think it does work though. I've seen pictures of it working properly. I think it's just unlucky how we've not quite got them to stack properly, but you can tell it's trying to do it. That one's stacked on top of that one. I'm not sure how this was left though. Maybe it was not left very well. Maybe there were already pallets in the spawn area, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the idea anyway. The lorry with the slurry tanker on probably should be refilled, wherever that is. We're getting so many machines now, it's taking a while to tab through everything. Here we go. Yeah, because this is going to be in the way for Daggerwin, so yeah, I've just got that moved out of the way in time. So we'll take this and go and refill it, and that'll be ready then for the next slurry spreading we do. This field on the left also needs to be harvested, that's another soybean field. So still plenty of jobs to do. We are getting towards the end of the episode now. It's nearly 4:30 in the afternoon in game time, so we usually finish around about 5ish, I think, on average. Obviously it's not strict, we can finish whenever we want, but 5 o'clock seems to be about the average finishing time. So there's not really much time to start any big new jobs now. It's just a case of just finishing off and doing a bit of tidying up and stuff. Still only 2 pallets at the dairy, so nothing stacking there yet. Maybe the confectionery pallets are stacking. We'll look at that. I'll also check on the animals to make sure they've all got enough feed. The field that we've just been doing, I think I mentioned we'll probably try and do that as sugar beet, I think, because it's very near to the sugar mill there, so it's not too far to cart the beet. Go, that's refilled with slurry, so that's all ready to go next time we do some slurry spreading. Not sure where the best place to keep this is, probably over here. It wasn't left in a very good place, as you have seen before. The other side of that field, the only way to get to it was through the crop, so that wasn't ideal. We'll leave that there for now, I think. And then, here we go. These ones have actually started stacking properly. There you go, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to stack neatly on top of each other. I don't know what happened here. But yeah, that is how they're supposed to work. So now when we come along with the forklift, once they've got a full stack, we'll be able to pick both of them up together. I'm not sure how high they do go, certainly too high. I don't know whether they go 3 high or not. Obviously never used the mod before, so I don't actually know. Right, so yeah, we're going to check the livestock, aren't we? That's what I said. So chickens have got some feed. The sheep haven't got much. They're alright at the moment, but they haven't got that much hay left. Cows are. TMR is getting a bit low, and water. So that does need doing. I suppose we'll use a telehandler. The wheel loader's miles away. Where is the telehandler? I did just see it. Here we go. So we'll need the bucket. I'll put the pallet fork down and pick up the bucket, which is over here, and then go and sort out the cows. Okay, I think we've finally got all the animals sorted out now. The water's going up, and the TMR is okay for now. So yeah, that'll do. Just refill the chickens as well. Well, I think I have. Should have done. There we go. So yeah, they're all okay for now. But next time we'll probably try and remember to do some hay, because we've only got 2 bales left here, and only 3 left at the cows, so they will need some more hay soon. But as for today, I think that'll do. Daggerwin's gone. I think he's put some more beehives in, I noticed, so we should get even more honey now. I don't think we've got many pallets at the moment. But this new honey spawn area will certainly help. It's much, much bigger than the old one. Look at how many pallets we can fit in it. So that's really good. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.